I was like, all I saw was Paul. I'm like, what are you doing?
Hey, you don't worry about what I'm doing. Are we up?
Yeah, you're
okay. Hey, how are you doing this morning? This kind of a little behind the scenes look. Hey, I want to talk about Maria and what's going on out in the Atlantic. A lot is happening. Hurricane Maria is a Category 2 hurricane. Just in the latest advisory, was a 90-mile-per-hour hurricane a couple of hours ago, but now a 110-mile-per-hour hurricane. And the interesting thing is you can just tell just from the satellite imagery, at least I can, is it's got a nice upper-level ridge of high pressure, really starting to broaden out. And so it's going to have no problem, it looks like, strengthening into a Category 4 hurricane in the next 48 hours or so. What happened? They took... Follow me. We're gonna have to find updates find a monitor wherever we can find it. Okay. So yeah, so it's gonna broaden out. It's gonna strengthen. There's not a whole lot of shear. Just kind of get our bearings a little bit. This is Guadeloupe. This is Dominica, and then we've got the other islands here in the Lesser Antilles. These are the Leeward Islands here. These are the Windward. Let's see. There's St. Martin, which was hit really hard with Irma. Barbuda hit really hard by Irma, and also the British Virgin Islands were hit by Irma really hard. This system is further south than Irma, going to come close, though, to the track, and eventually come very close to Puerto Rico, I think, with time. So we'll come through Dominica as a Category 2, borderline 3 hurricane. I think, unfortunately, Guadeloupe is going to be hit pretty hard by Category 3 winds, so it's going to be a major hurricane at that time, strengthening even further to a Category 4 hurricane. And then this is the island of Tortola, which was hit severely by Irma. The eye went right over it. The eye of Maria shouldn't go over Tortola, even though some of the computer models are starting to inch closer to that direction, so it's not out of the question, but could come very close to Tortola. And at this point, looks like it's going to come very close to the U.S. Virgin Islands and almost a direct hit on Puerto Rico, if not a direct hit on Wednesday. So if you have any interest in any of these islands, definitely want to pay very close attention. So we've got Maria. Lee is getting sheared to death. Lee is just a tropical depression. And Jose probably won't hit the U.S. It's going to come very close, but there's going to be all kinds of swells, and also there will be rip tides as it comes very close to Massachusetts as a tropical storm and then weakens into a tropical depression. So watching all those systems out there in the Atlantic. But here locally, what you can expect is a lot of cloud cover, 20% chance of showers, especially for our southeastern counties. High temperatures this afternoon will be in the lower 90s, around 93. You'll want your sunglasses later on. Next several days, highs will be in the low to mid 90s. First day of fall is on Friday, and a 20% chance of showers Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Thanks for visiting kens5.com.
We do have a question somebody asked.
We don't have time.
We don't have time?
Sorry.
All right.
We'll get the questions next time.
All right, Paul. Thank you so much.
Okay, thanks. We'll see you.